I can tell you that this is creativity at its peak. Creativity at its peak. The zoo is not comfortable with the way we are running our matters. Honestly, they are really tired. They don't understand the system, and that is why we are faster than them. I can remember vividly when Nnamdi Kanu said that, he's 10 times ahead of them. That anytime they want to try him, they should come. That is 10 times ahead of them. They will do everything possible to, come and initialize their hate on Biafrans, but it's 10 times ahead of them. Is there good news tonight? Of course, there's a good news tonight, and that good news is that we are winning. We are winning in every ramification. I don't want you, as a Biafran, to ever think that these guys are winning us. No, what we are going through now is what should happen. If Nelson Mandela could stay in the prison for 24 years, and South Africa became free from white supremacy, who is Nnamdi Kanu not to stay as long as Yahweh wished him to be there? The journey to restore Biafra is fast approaching, I can tell you. And I don't want to say some certain things, but remember I told you that 3 things needs to be done. Number 2 is going to happen this month, and I'm going to tell you. Number 2, 1 has happened. Remaining 2. Number 2 is going to happen at the end of this month, towards the end of this month. Then number 3, if number 2 does not happen the end of this month, that means it will be difficult for number 3 to happen. Just being honest with you, it will be very difficult for number 3 to happen. And that's where the story lies. We must continue to live large and do what we know how to do best, but nobody must obstruct us. Nobody should obstruct us, because if anybody should obstruct us, it's going to be a crack-a-boo and boo-boo crack on daily basis. We are committed in sharing our gospel, and we are most importantly not allowing them to, ruin our stay for their own selfish interests. We're not going to allow them to ruin our stay for their own selfish interests. It has to be Biafra today, it has to be Biafra tomorrow, it has to be Biafra forever. And that's where the storyline begins. So eventually, when all this noise of who is who or what is what or what do they have to say is over, of course the International Criminal Court have already begun to analyze the whole issue. The whole issue is already in court. This will not be Nigerian court where they go talk, go happen. No, this one will eventually come to pass. And that is why we're not, should I call it struggling? No, we're not struggling. They are the ones struggling. We are fighting to get a good Biafra for everybody. No lies. Victory is coming. And whatever Nnamdi Kanu is going through, we are strongly behind him, supporting him with the little we can. That's where they are getting tired. Jibril of Sudan is getting down from the government on I love what today no posted. He said he's leaving and he didn't release Nnamdi Kanu. No, it's not his responsibility to release Nnamdi Kanu. The man who is going to release Nnamdi Kanu is coming. I don't want to say it because he said I shouldn't mention him again. So, but freedom is assured. And that's the big news. We have already crossed that very border that most of them think that we wouldn't cross. That is why they are very scared. Now, the SEC has received full evidence from a UK hospital and Arab cemetery that through what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said is just the truth, and that is why they are holding Nnamdi Kanu, because they have been searching and been knowing. They want to know why is the Zoo government interested in Nnamdi Kanu's case, and why they have refused to release him, even after the court of law has already signed him to be released. We must put ourselves in a deep field, because anything that makes no sense must be wiped out of Biafran land. And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. Anything that does not align with the actualization of Biafra should not be tolerated. So that is why they are doing everything possible to make sure that they don't release Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has so much to tell the public and the general public. So, but relentlessly, we are not stopping. Of course, we must continue to do the needful. We must continue to push forward. We must continue to make sure that this notice is being made so that these criminals will not go unpunished. As we march off for the final realization, because it's going to reach the third order. It's going to reach the third order. By the time it crosses the third order, this is just the first order. It has crossed the first order. So by the time it reaches the third order, everything will now be in the open. So let's continue with full speed. A lot of prophecy will come to pass, and we will celebrate again. We will dance again, and there will be joy in the morning. So we are praying loud and clear. We are praying hardly. We are asking Jah to do this one for us. Once he passes the first order, passes the second order, everything finally lands to the third order, then it will no longer be a thing of a thing that should be hid or hidden. To be a thing that everybody should be aware of. But of course, we know that they are very stubborn and they are going to do what they want to do because they bribe their way in. But it will get to a level where you can no longer bribe again. It will get to that level where they can no longer bribe their way. And that level is what we have been praying for. Omuchineke.